Hello, you maybe know me as Wyatt, or Solar Asylum, a myth hunter, or a developer who works on other myths. Now, what I'm about to tell you now is going to be a long story with people who, well, two people who I especially don't like. Some things I'm about to see here are going to go off script and aren't script too. So, thank you for watching this and showing what I have to say. Now, you're going to hear me stutter throughout this because I'm just going to try to speak throughout my heart. I don't want to go from, well, you know, that. And this might make me seem like a liar. Yes, I know it might make me seem like a liar, but I'm going to let you now know this. It's all truth, and it's 4:57 a.m. Come on. Okay. Well, Volt was the big guy upstairs, but in reality, he wasn't just good at what he was doing. He couldn't control his community, didn't try to understand it, and honestly, he didn't seem to care. His audience was too young, and that means a lot of them will just listen to whatever he says without questioning it, and that's dangerous. I'm speaking up about it because someone has to. Walt didn't quite care about the things that could harm his reputation, like sending pictures of weird things, so he had his moderators delete them quietly, well, including me. It got to a point where I, with a few others, put together a document outlining everything, all the red flags and behavior we had seen, but then I deleted it. I deleted the document because I didn't want things to escalate, because I was scared, or maybe because I still thought there was a chance that he could change. Maybe I was just trying to protect him. Maybe I was trying to protect myself. Was it out of kindness or fear? Or was I just being stupid? Looking back, it was a mix of all three. He hosted a drawing contest where the best entries were supposed to be rewarded with Robux. Harvey was the one who won, and he still hasn't received anything at all, even though the group does have around 1,661 funds at the moment right now. Overall, by the time the game was nearly finished, I had hit a breaking point. I couldn't work on the Jacobs household anymore. Yeah, I was getting paid to work on it, but then I just couldn't keep going. It felt like every bit of motivation I had for the project has disappeared. I couldn't even bring myself to move my hands and work. Well, it was like I was forcing something that was already gone. And the worst part, even when I was trying to relax, hanging out with my friends in the server we shared with Vault, he would join in and ask, "When are you going to work on the Jacobs household?" Over and over. Like, none of it mattered except for the game. And then there was the worst part of it all. Vault made multiple racist comments about me, calling me a monkey just because I'm Native American and because I look black. And because I'm tan. Like, really tan. Including this, he made fun of one of my good friends and just kept spamming, "Leo, do you like minors?" Even though we showed him how uncomfortable it was. That kind of stuff doesn't just stick with you. It makes me angry. It upsets me every time I think about it, and no one should ever be treated like that, especially not by someone who's supposed to be a leader. As well, he would make fun of people who are mute, calling them trans or something like that. Yeah, I understand myths don't usually have a lot of developers. Most of the time, there's barely any funding, and people are just doing what they can with what they have. But even though with that in mind, it still gets to a point where you're burnt out, unheard, and constantly being pressured with, and no amount of understanding that, well, makes that okay. You know what I mean. The drama there was some of the worst I've ever experienced, and honestly, I kept getting dragged into it. A lot of it came down to Vault making bad decisions, and the hard truth is, I agreed with some of them. I went along with it, not because I supported it everything, but because at the time I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was helping, but looking now, I was just enabling. David Henderson. Now, David Henderson, this guy might be one of the worst. The only reason why people admire him now is because of what I built for him, and he still hasn't realized that. Not once. His games, they're terrible. Not just because he made them, no. It's because he never knew how to develop in the first place. Everything that worked came from Robert Nextoff, not David. As things went down the line, it got worse. David was caught ERPing with a minor. But here's the real kicker. David was actually 13 and had lied about his age. I was beyond pissed. I despise pedophiles with a burning passion. Anyone who does something like that, they just need to give up. Honestly, if you're capable of that kind of behavior, you're at a lowest point of life. It's sick. It's disgusting. And then the worst part, Vault defended David. As the co-owner of the myth, I was never told any of this. Not a single word, even though I was there for every piece of the drama, trying to fix it, trying to handle the mess that he left. And what did Vault do? He sat on the sidelines over and over. I swear to fucking goodness, my friend Leo was one of the ones who protected me at that time and helped me get through this over and over again. Even saying I couldn't have kept going back and forth. I kept giving Vault chances. As well, with Vault defending David, he actually blocked him a while ago and then friended him a week later. He is still active and he goes for different names, with the most recent Jack Irving or Vincent Trollings. Overall, I'm just going to cover 2 people this time. Not overall everything. I'm just going to try to sum it up. And to Vault and David, fuck you. Now, I know I don't have a lot of evidence, but I'm going to give you the most I have. And to the creation, I will dearly to Tin Burgers. I'll give it to all of you. For you to inspire off of, upload it again. I don't care. You have it.